We're down here at the Bullhead City No Kings protest, which was held on Highway 95 near Civic Park. Around 250 people showed up to protest the Trump administration for a wide range of issues. I talked to a couple of people here at the protest to ask them why they're here protesting.
What's going on here today is mostly just protesting about authoritarianism. We do not need a king. We do not need military parades. I mean, that's very nice, but we just don't need that.
I'm out here because starting in 2015, I could see where this was headed. And I've been fighting it ever since. And I think that now finally there's a little more awareness of what's really going on here. What happened in Los Angeles has escalated a lot of people who would normally be silent.
I've had a couple friends who had lost their jobs, had government jobs, who lost their job. He's trying to turn the military against, peaceful protesters. It's all lies and propaganda 24/7. Everybody that he's surrounded himself with are just loyalists that just lie. And people are sick of the lies, the lying, the propaganda, the manipulation.
You know, I'm raised here in Bullhead City. That's where I was educated. I was taught that America was the land of the free, the home of the brave, but that's not what I'm seeing. I was taught liberty and justice for all every single day as a little girl. And now I see people that are being torn from their families. It's not okay. We need due process. If that's what we need to do, I want our country to be safe just like everybody else does. But, my children are being raised here. We can't live in a world full of hate. That's what they want. They want us to be divided.
My husband was born in Mexico. He served the army. He's not here with us. There's a lot of people that fought in wars for our freedom to be controlled now. We need to think about that,
That's an important issue to me. I am a veteran. And they're already afraid of closing some of the veterans' places here for health care. In Havasu, they just moved into a brand new facility. They're a little concerned they might close.
I'm a woman, and I fought for women's rights all my life. And yes, this has affected every woman I know, and some quite personally who were not given the medical care they needed because of politics.
Their protest also attracted around a dozen counter-protesters. Most of them stood on the southeast corner away from the other protesters, but a handful of them were seen walking throughout the protest. The event remained peaceful, though, and although the police were present during the event, there were no incidents.
There's no need for violence, It's a peaceful thing. We all came from the same creator. We shouldn't be like this. We need to wake up,
I wish more MAGA would see what he's doing and get on board, because he's not for America. He's not for the American people.
I think it's amazing that we had this kind of turnout in Bullhead City without a whole lot of publication. We tried to keep it as silent as possible because we really didn't want any violence.
Love one another like we were supposed to from the beginning, Help one another, help our neighbors. Doesn't matter your color, your race, your background. We're all human. We all have rights. We're all equal.
And I'm just honestly here to spread love. And, everyone that's flipping us off and saying these terrible things to us as they drive by, I just blow them a kiss and say, I love you and I hope you have a good day. I don't think there's enough of that going on in our country, and that's what I'm here for.
From here in Bullhead City, I'm Alan Heyman with the Standard newspaper online.